Really excited to welcome back on One American News. We've got David Harris Jr. We're here to talk about the First Step plan. You just spent a really interesting day on Capitol Hill. Please tell me about it.
We got to meet with several senators. We got to really see kind of behind the scenes of what's going on in our Senate, and we've got massive support for this First Step bill by several conservative senators, and surprisingly, a lot of the Democrats are behind it as well. There's still a few that on the Republican side that need to actually pull the lever, and ultimately it's Mitch McConnell that'll have the ability to put this to a vote, which we're hoping he will do in the next couple weeks.
So you're looking to get this in through the 2018 session before the new Congress comes out.
Absolutely, yeah. When the new Congress comes out and the Democrats take control, then we're going to have a completely different bill that with a lot of different issues. I'm sure they'll bring to the table and say, well, now we want this, now we want that.
Now break down the bill for me. What is different about this prison reform, and why are conservatives supporting it? Because it is typically an issue that we see the Democrats bringing forward.
It is. I think it's got strong conservative support because Donald Trump is behind it. It really goes to try to start to rescind the 3 strikes bill, the Clinton crime bill that wound up just mass incarcerating hundreds of thousands of black men across this country. And Bill Clinton even acknowledged and said that it was a horrible thing that he did. So for the first time, this has the ability to take place and stop something and actually begin to give earned time credit to individuals that enroll in programs that are going to help them stay out once they get out. Some of the things that this bill does is try to help make sure that inmates live or are housed rather in an area where their family lives, so that they can have family visits.
Have that access.
Exactly, and studies have shown that when inmates have the ability to have access to their family, coming and seeing them on a regular basis, it helps them once they get out have more of a structure in place that can keep them out. So for Donald Trump to have the opportunity to have championed this and said, get it to my desk and I'll sign it, would absolutely be amazing, and it would be something that I think the black community would resonate with, and his support and approval would skyrocket.
Now, how does this relate back to what you've written about in your book here?
So what I talk about in my book, Why I Couldn't Stay Silent, is just my battle as a black conservative. I talk about racism in America. I talked about some of the instances that I had being pulled over by the cops, being wrongly identified by the cops, but I didn't hold any of that against the police. They have a job to do. I talk about Obama in the book. I actually shared that when Obama won the presidency, I cried. I still remember exactly where I was sitting. I didn't cry because a black man won. I cried because I did not feel he would adequately represent black America as the President of the United States. But overall, I try to give people an idea on what a person in my position, a person of color, black American.
David, thank you so much for sitting down with us, talking us through the bill. And as we have more updates, if we can get, if we see a possible passage or a vote on it, love to have you back on.
Absolutely.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.